Today we're going to talk about unlocking the power of grammar and why it matters. Grammar might seem like a set of boring rules, but it's actually the foundation of clear communication. Without it, even the best idea can get lost. But when your child understands grammar, they can express themselves with confidence, whether it's in an essay, emails, or even everyday conversations. You need to know this because strong grammar skills improve not just writing, but also reading comprehension, speaking, and even critical thinking. Whether your child is preparing for exams or simply wants to write more effectively, mastering grammar is a game changer. By the end of this episode, you'll have 4 practical strategies to help your child improve their grammar in a way that's simple, effective, and believe it or not, fun. Before we start, don't forget to join my free Facebook group where I share exclusive resources, grammar tips, and go live for Q&A sessions to support your child's learning journey. And if your child needs structured guidance, check out my group tuition classes where we break down grammar step by step to help students master it with confidence. The links will be in the show notes. Now let's dive in. Tip 1, focus on common grammar mistakes first. Tackling the most frequent mistakes first gives your child quick wins and builds their confidence. How I would go about doing this is I'd start by identifying the top grammar mistakes that your child's making, whether it's incorrect verb tense, or run-on sentences, or misplaced commas. Focus on fixing one mistake at a time, rather than overwhelming them with every grammar rule at once. I once worked with a student who kept confusing there, and there. Instead of drilling endless worksheets, we came up with the simplest trick. There has here in it, therefore it's referring to a place. There has air in it, referring to it as belonging to someone. And there is short for they are. Within weeks, they stopped making the mistake and felt much more confident in their writing. Tip 2, make grammar visual and interactive. Why this is important is because grammar can feel abstract, but visuals and hand-on activities help children process and remember concepts better. What I would do is I would use grammar charts or colour-coded sentence breakdowns or even sticky notes to highlight different parts of speech. Try interactive grammar games or use some apps or puzzles to help make this more engaging. One of my GCSE students struggled with sentence structure, so we used colour-coded highlighters, yellow for verbs, blue for nouns, green for conjunctions. This made it easier for them to see how sentences were built. A few months later, their writing was noticeably more polished and their teacher even praised their improved sentence variety and structure. Tip 3, apply grammar to real writing. Learning grammar in isolation doesn't work as well as applying it to real writing. Instead of just filling out grammar exercises, encourage your child to spot and correct mistakes in their own writing. If they struggle with punctuation, get them to edit paragraphs from their homework. If they're learning about sentence variety, challenge them to rewrite a dull sentence in 3 different ways. A student of mine was losing marks on exams because of weak sentence structure. We started rewriting boring sentences into stronger ones. Instead of the dog ran, we tried the golden retriever sprinted across the field. Soon they naturally improved their writing without even thinking about the rules. Tip 4, read more but with purpose. The more your child reads, the more they absorb grammar patterns without even realising it. What I would do is I'd encourage your child to read a variety of text, fiction, non-fiction, newspaper articles, and pay attention to how sentences are structured, where punctuation is used, and how different authors build their writing. After reading, ask them what they noticed about the way that the sentences were formed. One of my 11 plus students struggled with punctuation, so I asked them to start reading with a pen in hand, underlining commas, dashes and colons. A few months later, they instinctively started using better punctuation in their own essays without memorising a single rule. To recap, here's how you can help your child unlock the power of grammar. Focus on common mistakes first. Fix one problem at a time for quick improvements. Tip 2, make grammar visual and interactive. Use colours, games, hands-on activities. Tip 3, apply grammar to real writing. Let them practice by editing their own work. Tip 4, read more with purpose. Analyse sentence structure and punctuation in real text. Grammar isn't just about rules, it's about clarity, confidence, and strong communication. And with these simple strategies, your child can improve their grammar naturally and effectively. If you'd like more structured support, I'd love to help. Join my free Facebook group for more grammar tips and resources, or enroll your child into my group tuition classes where we focus on mastering grammar in a way that's practical and engaging. The links will be in the show notes. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, happy learning.